We're over here trucking. Well, we're done for the day, so I decided to hop on here for a little bit. I had to come say what's up to you guys. Hope you guys been liking the content. Super happy with the support you guys been giving me, so I appreciate you guys. But yeah, like it up, like it up. What up, what up? Give me 1 second, TikTok. Oh man, what's going on, guys? What y'all up to today? Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Alright, there we at. We're back at it. We back at it. So what's up, guys? So yo, guys. So pretty exciting. Over here we're loaded. I actually video's uploading right now, so hopefully that becomes hopefully that uploads quickly, because I'm trying to get that video off for Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Which, let's take a look where we're at right now about it. But yeah, guys, we're loaded right now. We're gonna deliver tomorrow morning. We're literally not even a mile away from delivery. We're at the Marathon Morenci. Yes, my video's at 23%. So, man, it's so hard, guys. Like, you guys don't understand, man. The editing is not the hard part for me. It's the fact that I gotta deal with the whole like uploading. It just this is a 30-minute video and I'm only at 23%. It's actually incredible. So, but it is what it is. But what are you guys up to today? If you guys have any questions, how I got into trucking or anything, just let me know. But where's my water bottle? Yeah, guys, so parked up. I also bought a toolbox today, guys. Can I see it, chat? Cool. But yeah, guys, so I actually bought a toolbox today for, you guys know the big toolboxes they sell. It's the one with the forklifts. I bought one of those. I put it on the top deck because my toolbox on the side of the trailer, as you guys know, you guys saw many videos that I hated it. That toolbox was just making my life hell. So hey, man, I'm trying to figure out why does my chat hide? Okay, there we go. I mean, I guess we could say that. I mean, I'm happy to be back, to be honest, but I'm happy to be back. But yeah, I mean, once you're at it, I mean, as you guys know, I left before I went home for the holidays. I worked 7 weeks. I did a 7-week run, and on top of that 7-week run, obviously, you know, you get, it's like, it's not that you get washed, but I would say that, man, this is really pissing me off. But I would say that you get, like, you just get ready to, like, take a break, you know. It's not that you hate it, but you're just ready to take a break. But my boy Blaze, there you go. But yeah. So TikTok, if you don't know me yet, I got a YouTube channel. I'm live on YouTube as well. Prestige Motion. It's in my bio. Come say what's up over here. YouTube, if you don't follow me, make sure you follow me. Shout out to the homies. But yeah, guys. So it's 12 weeks before Christmas. About to do another 12. Definitely will get burned out. Yeah, I mean that's why I wish I'd be like you and your dad when I get older. Hey man, just yeah. I mean 12 weeks. I mean I'm going pretty crazy this trip. I'm gonna be out for at least I'm doing at least 8 weeks, but I'm trying to go for that same range too. I'm trying to do that. What's going on? But I'm trying to do at least 8, but I kind of want to go for 12 weeks or so. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. How many coffees do I drink a day? To be honest, I don't drink coffee. I mean, I do and I don't. I had one this morning actually, but I was just really tired. Hey, that's what's up, Roger. Appreciate that. I don't know what that did, but still learning the whole TikTok thing. But do 22 weeks, man. Christian, brother. Oh, Christian. Guys, we gotta do. I'm gonna do a podcast, or I gotta do something. I'm gonna film a video of when the boys are out at night and we're just slumped, putting the miles down. Man, we be saying some funny crap, and I'm gonna make a video about it one day, and I'm gonna upload that video, and you guys are gonna laugh. Do 22 weeks. I don't know about all that. Holandito. I wish I was hauling cattle. One day if I get connected. Hopefully one day if I ever get connected, I'll haul cattle. But obese woman. Yo, Christian, you're a troll, brother. You guys are trolling, man. I got a whole bunch of trolls in my chat. Do 52 weeks. Oy, oy, oy. So you guys are trollers, bro. What am I? I got 8-inch pipes. I'm assuming you meant half, but yeah. Yeah, there you go. I figured. Yeah, probably. Damn, 1,600 miles before tomorrow. Only hauling auto parts. Auto parts? What type of auto parts? Like just random stuff like condensers, or is it like for a specific like a specific company like Chevy or Ford, or is it just random stuff, Kia? Stopped for a few. Did you get out of that port yet, buddy? Or are you still stuck at the port? TikTok shit, what's up, man? No, I do. I dispatch myself. I mean, I'm pretty plugged in with an agent. I don't even dispatch myself no more. Basically with the agent just keeps me busy. I'm just non-stop every day, so I just literally don't stop. So from Laredo, General Motors, and Mercedes, mostly electrical ECM one. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a Pete 379. 330 you got out. Damn it, boy. Better put them hammer down, boy. Where you headed to? You going back to Miami? Can't see my chat. Flatbed. So I'm actually not a flatbedder. I just I run step deck, but my step deck, once you guys see this new video I'm uploading, my step deck's out of service right now, so I'm waiting to, I got a guy coming to the shop to weld something for me because I don't have a welder like at the shop. If not, I would have welded it myself, but yeah, so they let me borrow a flatbed, and I've just been running the flatbed for the week. So I mean, I like the flatbed, I like the way it looks, but man, I hate the way, like, it's too high. Like when you get used to a step deck, like that's it, it's wraps. Like you're just spoiled. You're just spoiled once you get a step deck. Like it feels totally different. Like, oh, it just sucks in general. I mean, I think if you're hauling pipe, like most flatbedders, that, you know, it doesn't really go up much, probably 4 or 6 feet, you could throw a train over like nothing. But when you're doing stuff, I've been doing like big boxes. I've been doing, I did coils of wires, but stacked up on a pallet. And obviously on top of that, there's a pallet on top of it. So when you put your strap over it, puts pressure on the wire. So it got stuck. I got to get on there, man. It was a nightmare. I don't know. I don't like the flatbed stuff for, you know, regular, like a mix of everything. Like if I was strictly doing steel, I would love a flatbed. But that's not the case, so. You never get your own authority if you're happy. So, I'm young. I'm thinking when I turn 25, because Florida insurance rates are so high, I'm thinking when I turn 25, I really do want to go my own authority. But, I mean, that's something that I'm just playing it by the ear. But ideally, I do want my own authority, 100%. There's no middle. I mean, there's still going to be a middleman, but it's just going to be the broker only. Versus, you know, right now I got agents in the middle, Bennett in the middle, so everyone's getting something before I see the money. But I mean, I'm happy where I'm at right now. I'm grateful for where I'm at right now with the work I got. So, I mean, right now I'm chilling. I'm just playing it by the ear. All right, bro. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Be safe. Oklahoma picks up the morning. Okay. You know, I've never done power only. But then again, I mean, it's not like I'm losing anything using their trailer. So it doesn't bother me at all using their trailer. I mean, at least they were nice enough to let me use it and literally just work. Because if not, probably would have sat for most of the part yesterday. I still would have my trailer. I would still have my trailer regardless yesterday. I think my trailer's ready. I believe so. I mean, I haven't called and checked with them, but I would have been rolling with my own trailer yesterday, but I had a load lined up. I thought I was gonna be in and out, so obviously that wasn't the case. So they let me borrow that flatbed, and I drove the same night that I took the trailer. I drove the same night to where I was gonna pick up, and I loaded up in the morning. So that's the only reason I did it. So, how much money would you tell someone's having a bin? Okay. Switch to owner op if that person has. Okay, before I answer that question, you confused me at the end. If that person has a paid for truck and trailer. So if your truck is completely paid off and trailer is completely paid off, like you have that and it's paid off, let me know. Bro, probably only his boss. It pays a little less, but it's in and out. Yeah, I figured. I mean, it seems like cool. I mean, I don't know. I don't know any agents that do that around here, so I don't think I would try it. And I haven't really been on the load board to look for any power onlys. So to be honest, I really don't know. But if the opportunity comes and it makes sense, I'll do it. I mean, it seems pretty good. I mean, what you're saying, Pedro, I think if you have your truck and your trailer already paid for and you just want to go back on it and just work it, it all depends what you're going to do. If you're going to start your own authority, you need at least 20 to 25,000 to just get the authority running, and that's paying a good amount of the premium for the insurance. I mean, I would say about, if you do bare minimum down payment on insurance, maybe like depending on your age and your experience, I'm pretty sure 15 to 20 just to start your authority, getting your insurance, the IFTAs, NY HUT, like just all your miscellaneous stuff to be able to start running, on the road. Just that alone should be about 15 to 20, I'm thinking. I don't have my own authority, so don't quote me on that. I really don't know, but from what I've heard and friends and stuff, I'm pretty sure that's around the right ballpark. Now, other than that, I would say, now if you could lease onto a company, then what I would recommend, at least to have, if you know your truck's in good standing, good and working conditions, that you could work it and you have confidence in the truck, I would say at least 10 grand. Maybe 5 if you want to push it. But if you know your truck is really good, just to get out fast, I would recommend 10 grand. Because if anything happens, you have at least 10 grand that you could, any tires or say something really does happen engine-wise, at least you have 10 grand. You give them like, hey, I got the money, I got this money, start doing the work. You work and at another job, a company or something. By the time they're done with the engine rebuild, you just give them the rest of the money. But I would say at least just for truck maintenance, you need at least 10 grand is what I would recommend. Yeah, mine's paid off for now. Nah, 100K is way, you're overdoing that. I think you just need enough to be able to rebuild an engine. Which now engine rebuilds are pretty expensive now, so maybe 20 grand. But 30K is, I think 30K is more than enough. But exactly. So I think you just need enough money to do either an engine rebuild, because a motor, you're not gonna blow a block. You're not gonna blow a hole in your block. I don't think you'll need a new crate engine unless you just want to do it. But realistically, before you blow a hole in your block, you're just like not paying attention to your engine. You're not checking your fluids. You're just eating crap. You could definitely save an engine before blowing a hole through the block. So at that case, I would say that at least 15, 20 grand out is like, if you have 15 grand or even 10 grand right now, I would send it. I mean, obviously it depends how much you're making as a company driver, but like if you're making good money as a company driver, then milk it a little bit more and just stack up at least 30. But I mean, I think 30 is like more than enough, to be honest. Yeah, minimum 4,000. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I think it's what, 2 payments, isn't it, for your insurance? But yeah, that's a good question though. That is a good question. But if you're making good money as a company driver, milk it out a little bit more till you have 15, 20K, and then just send it. The less money you have saved. Yeah, I agree, but it all depends on your situation. If you're just, everyone's situation is different. I feel like. I mean, yeah, exactly. Tags another. Yeah, 2,500. Yeah. So I'm saying, like, I think Orlando. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think just to start on your own authority, since you have your own authority, I think 15 to 20K is just starting your authority, right? Being able to hit the road legally and start working. I would assume 15, 20 grand is about the right ballpark. I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, bro. I mean, so 2 grand. You have your truck. Are you confident in your truck now? Is the real question. Are you confident in that truck when it comes to tires, brakes, in any situation? Are you confident in that truck to go hit the road and drive 3,000 miles nonstop right now? Probably even less. Okay. See, I guess I overshot it. I thought it was about 8 to 10. Okay, that's not bad at all. Then I thought it was a little bit more. I think you know what it was because I think it was because I was adding like the whole like a bigger down payment is what I was adding instead of like just a minimum. I was thinking about doing a bigger down payment. That's why. So you pay less a month. Net 80K ish after taxes and bills. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. So I mean, Pedro. I mean, once again, do you feel confident in that truck? Good running around 34.6. How long has that truck been sitting for? Because remember, a truck when it sits, it's not cycling heat through the seals. So what's that going to do when you start running hard and putting a lot of miles nonstop? It could blow the seal because it hasn't seen heat in a while, and it just it could either crack or a whole bunch of things could happen to the seal. So that's another thing. But I mean that's just you just can't do nothing about it. That's why I say you should have definitely a little bit of money in case of any emergency like that could happen. But if that truck hasn't been sitting for long, and depending on how much you have saved, I mean, I would send it for sure. I say the way I would look at it, if I were in your shoes, I have it now for about a year. I run it once a week on my days off. Do you actually drive it around or do you just let it run? But what I was getting at is, a year is a year. I think you should be all right. But I mean, I say the right method would be have 5,000 for any immediate miscellaneous repairs you would have to do, as in seals, any blown seals, any any hoses on the engine that maybe once it got heat it cracked and it just blew up the hose, like any miscellaneous like bull crap that could happen to the engine. Make sure you have at least 5K for that. And then I don't know if you're mechanically inclined or not, but obviously doing it yourself you save a lot of money. But just have at least 5K for any miscellaneous stuff, and then I would have another 10. Okay, so 20 grand. If you have a total of 20 grand, you should be fine. 20 and 25 will be perfect. I think if you have 25K, you'll be golden. You use 5K for any miscellaneous immediate repairs, and then the 20 is for a whole engine rebuild, if anything does happen. But you got to keep in mind, an engine rebuild, the engine is most likely not going to blow up on you on a couple trips. So those couple trips, you're still making money on top of that money you have saved up. Exactly. So I say if you can save up 25 grand, bro, hit the road. Now, if you're going to go on authority, that's a different scenario. If you're going to lease onto a carrier 25K, send it. Perfect. Okay, so at least you drive it. So you're cycling the seals, you're cycling heat through the everything. So that works. That's good. But yeah, man, I say what do you plan on doing? I don't know if you're older or younger. Are you gonna go your own authority? Are you going to lease on? What do you plan on doing? $3406, man. He has a 3406. That's a solid engine. That's a freaking solid engine. You're gonna do step deck? Are you gonna go own authority? Or are you gonna lease on? Yeah, it's a Caterpillar. Big boy cat. 475, maybe a 550, 500. Do you know if you want to go your own authority, Pedro, or do you want to lease onto a carrier? You want your own authority. So then keep 25K strictly for the truck. Strictly for the truck. Any immediate repairs, anything like that, strictly for the truck. Keep 25 for that. And then whatever the whole, I don't know what state you live in, but I know every state's different. And you're at the good age to get insurance. You're at 25, so as long as your record is clean, no accidents, no speeding tickets, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't have a pretty good rate for your insurance. So, and it's cold. Smartix next move. You're always trying to level up. What's the smartest next move after paying off your truck? If you have your own trailer, definitely you need to get your own trailer, pay it off. Then after that, you're pretty much set. After that, once you get a paid off truck and a paid off trailer, you're like all game. You're gonna be able to either buy another truck, put a driver in it, or just work less if you want. At that point, you're pretty golden. That's the main goal, having everything paid off. Also, just get a credit card on there. Yeah. I mean, some companies are too new to get a credit card. Like, that's my situation right now. I can't get a credit card for my company yet because my LLC is too fresh. Brother, the only way around that is, which this is a pretty good option for you too. I mean, yeah, because you don't have expenses at all. You said you had $1,000 expense. This is probably what I would do. Assuming, let's say you're starting from square one right now and you don't have no money saving, which I'm pretty sure you already do. What I would recommend you to do is, an own authority, you need at least, once you have your own authority for 6 months, that's where you're going to see a change. You're going to see a change in brokers denying you a lot less. But in reality, once you hit a year, that's when it's going to be good. But even at 6 months, it's still going to be a difference. Now, what I would recommend, I mean, if you're pretty happy with your current job, I would just keep working that. Get your insurance policy, get your LLC ready, get everything ready right now. Get your MC, get your DOT number. When you get your MC, that's going to be your insurance. Get everything, get your own authority rolling right now as soon as you can. Pay it, get everything rolling. And then once you hit 6 months on your authority, that's when you should get on your truck and hit the road under your own deal and just be done with your company. That's if you're okay with your current job, you like what you're doing, and you're willing to spend the money. Because remember, doing it that way, you're still gonna be paying that insurance monthly, even though you're not running the truck. But at least you know you have steady income coming in, so it makes sense for you to pay that, and you're aging your authority so that when you do hit the road with your own truck, you're not getting those denials. That's what I plan on doing. That's what I'm planning on doing. So they'll send you one for $100K in a year. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really big on loans and stuff like that. So, but I mean, my trailer, that's my biggest goal right now. Getting a custom step deck. I want to get a nice looking step deck right now. I want to get a really nice step deck. So, a show quality step deck is what I'm trying to get. But Pedro, I think that's what I plan on doing. Ideally, that's what I would want to do. But I just gotta time everything perfect. I mean, I still got like more than enough time, anyways, till I do my own authority because of my age. Because being in Florida, insurance is already insane. Then being under 25, it's even more insane. So it's like it doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm just taking it slow and playing it by the ear when it comes to getting my own authority. But I definitely do want to go my own authority. So. All new tires? What are we talking about? Oh, they'll send you one for $100K in a year. Yeah, all new tires. Yeah, because after 6 months, you're gonna see how you don't really get denials. I think a year is like confirmed that you won't get denials. But I think at 6 months they start cutting off on the whole denial thing, if I'm not mistaken. So, man, it's so cold out there. But one day off in 2 weeks. Wow. That's diabolical. I'm assuming you drive. What do you haul? Man, my TikTok is dead. $53 flat? Hell yeah. What do you mostly haul though? My wheelbase on mine is a 312. How is it delivery for you? Huh. I mean, I appreciate that. Snow Leopard. Pedro, I got a 315 on my truck. That's the wheelbase on my truck. I got 315 wheelbase, and I haul a 53 footer step deck. Yeah, if you've always been driving aero trucks, I mean, I'm sure you'll be fine, but it's totally different. Totally different. You're gonna see. I mean, you're gonna see. It's totally different, man. I mean, you're gonna be so used to you turn that wheel full jack, like full lock, and you're gonna be able to do a U-turn like nothing. On our trucks, we cannot do that. It's you'll get used to it. I mean, you'll know. Just my biggest suggestion is just to, for you starting out with that truck, my biggest suggestion would be use up all the room. Whatever room you have, you use it. Making right turns into the city, whatever. If you could get 2 left lanes or another left lane, whatever you got to do, just if you have the room, use it. That way you'll start learning, okay, I opened up this much. I kind of didn't need to open up that much. I could open up a little bit less. Like over time, and once you start driving your truck and you start learning your truck, then you'll know what to do with it. Here you'll look at it, this kind of tight. Let me open up one more lane, and you'll figure it out. But in the beginning, I suggest you take up every single room you have. If you have it, take it. Is my biggest suggestion for you. Because it's totally different coming from a aero sleeper type of truck with being able to turn like nothing, and especially with the trailer that you have. I'm assuming those tankers are what? They're like what, 48s or something, even smaller? Mostly random. Okay. Yeah, so about me, I just do a whole bunch of random stuff too. But I just do it on the step deck. But I mean, I don't know. I like the flatbed. I love the look of it, but having to throw the straps over when I have like a 8-foot tall load, man, it sucks. It sucks completely. Especially when I get caught up on the top. 43, okay. Yeah, so I mean, coming from a truck, and it's a day cab, I assume, right? Where you're hauling right now? That aero sleeper? Or is it an actual sleeper? I forgot what you said. Aero truck. Is it what, a sleeper, or is it just a day cab? I'm assuming it's a sleeper because you say aero truck, but then again, it could just be a regular day cab. Yeah, so you got 43 trailer, and then no, it's a day. Yeah, exactly. So a day cab and a 43, it's a whole different ball game, whatever you want to call it. It's totally different. Like I said, use up all the room. Use up all the room. Open Carry LLC. What is that, your company? Yeah, you definitely just need to use up all that room because it's totally different. Just the fact of it being a day cab plays a huge role. Just itself. And then on top of that, you had a 43-foot trailer. It's like, you'll see, but you'll get it, man. Like I said, just use up all the room and you'll be fine. You'll be fine, so. Yeah, bro, DM it to me. I want to take a look at it. Who's that? Oh, man, but. Open Carry LLC. What's that, Leopard? Oh, shoot. Man, this video's taking so long. I'm still at 25%. Incredible. Incredible. Every time I drive on my days off, I mean, is your day cab, I'm assuming your day cab's automatic, right? Since it's a company truck? Because I know most of these companies nowadays, all the new companies are just strictly buying brand new automatic trucks. But, yeah, man, I mean, don't get discouraged. I mean, I'm assuming that truck's an automatic. You're not driving a manual every day. So, it's going to be hard, but you'll learn it. Just once you get in that truck full time, and you start like full time and you drive it, you're going to see that it's just going to come to you. But as long as you know the basis of driving, then you'll be fine. Yeah, they automatic. Yeah, I figured. All these new companies are doing the same thing. Because most of these people nowadays get their CDL automatic. But yeah, man, I'm sure you'll be fine, bro. Just keep in mind that you got a long wheelbase truck, and now you got a 53 foot. You got 10 just on your trailer. You got 10 feet longer, just on the trailer alone. So then you have a truck that's probably gonna be another, probably a whole another 10 feet longer too. So you're probably gonna be about 20 feet longer than your current setup, I would imagine. I think that seems about right. Could be wrong though. Don't quote me on that. But you got it. I'm sure you got it. What is this? Damn, that's not comfortable. I had a W900 and it feels like a stone. Oh, what, like a day cab? Driving a day cab? My rotator, when I was a company driver, I don't know if you guys know, but I was a record driver. I drove a rotator, which a rotator is the tow trucks that have the crane. That when a semi rolls over, they'll go and flip them. I used to do that. But my day cab was the same cab as this. I had a high roof cab, extended as well, and shoot, that thing was super comfy for me. And I'm pretty tall. I'm about 5'11". So, but that truck was super comfy for me. W900, I love W900s. I was gonna get a W9 before I got a Pete. Obviously, I prefer Pete's still, but W9s were pretty cheaper, and I love interior on a W9, but I also love interior on a Peterbilt. So it's like you can't go wrong with either or, in my opinion. Man, it is cold. Yeah, guys, tomorrow we're gonna get this unloaded. What's tomorrow? I think tomorrow's gonna be Thursday, I would imagine. I imagine tomorrow's gonna be Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, so not too shabby, not too shabby. So kind of rough week. I wasted a lot of days this week, but next week will be better. Next week will be better. We assume and we hope. So, but yeah, guys, I'm excited to get this new video out. On top of this video coming out, I got another video I've been filming the past 2 days, which I think what I'm gonna do is, let me think. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I mean, my content, just trying to find, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to find things I like to do in the content. I mean, like when I'm loading, I mean, no one really gives me feedback in the comments. Everyone likes my videos regardless, and they say nice things about my videos, and I appreciate everybody and all your support. But I mean, I'm just gonna keep doing that, keep doing what I'm doing. Like when I'm loading, I don't know if I should be fast forwarding it with some music in the background like I've done recently, or back in the OG videos that I just leave it raw and I don't do anything. I'm still trying to figure it out. I mean, we'll figure it out. But I mean, I appreciate that. And yeah, bro, you definitely gotta get some content, man. Learn how to mint. Yeah, man, being able to fix your own stuff, not even just fixing it, but so much being able to do any little thing you can, any type of maintenance you can do yourself. I mean, it's really not that hard. I mean, oil change, I'm pretty sure you could do that. When it comes to servicing, I'm pretty sure you could do it. Maybe you know how to do it already. You know, just little things you could do yourself, like brake chambers you could do yourself. Airbags you could do yourself. Um, like there's so much things you could do yourself, you know. But that's the key point of being. I'm not gonna say that's the key point of being successful in trucking, but I will say that it will save you a lot of money being able to work on your own truck. Brand new Volvo being sweet, man. I agree with that, man. That's a whole damn apartment on the wheels. Dude, I'll be so comfy in that thing. I'll have a whole kitchen in that thing, honestly. I'll eat a lot healthier. And I think it would just be better. But obviously, I'm not a Volvo guy, so I'll keep to my Pete. But then again, like, they're pretty comfy. So yo, what up, TikTok? Man, these red lights are bright. Guys, it's cold over here. Let's see what temperature it is. Calming down, buddy. 41 degrees. If I'm more interested in watching this. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, you could definitely always have two trucks, that's for sure. It's gonna be expensive, but that's what I was gonna do with this truck. If you guys are, you know, pretty OG when I first started trucking videos, if you guys remember my Classic, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna buy this truck and put a driver in the Classic, but I couldn't find a good driver. I couldn't really think about anybody other than one of my buddies, but he was pretty happy doing what he was doing, so I didn't want to move him out of that. But that was my plan with it. But everything happens for a reason. It's hit or miss with drivers. I mean, I know people that lost their whole company and lost their contracts because a driver of them messed up pretty bad and they had to close down the whole company. So that's another thing with getting a driver. You know, it's hit or miss. I mean, that could happen to you, anybody, even as you being the owner of the company. It could still happen to you, but you know, at least you yourself, you're gonna, you know, run things more stricter because it's your own company. The drivers don't care. So drivers just don't care, man. Whoa, what the hell is that? What the hell did I do? Right. Yeah, I like the more. I think it depends what I'm doing. Like if I'm doing a pretty quick load, or like a load, like I try to explain my securements so people could do my securements, or if maybe somebody's first time hauling in and they happen to see my video and they're like, oh, now I know how to do it from now moving forward, or just giving the way I do it, and you guys can take whatever you want from the way I do it and do it your way. But at least it's something you see. So I like explaining the way I tie things down. I like showing how I do it. But there's times that, you know, there's some loads I do, like pipes. When I do the PVC pipes, the pre-drilled pipes, all that stuff, it's a lot of, it's a long time because they do layer by layer, and each layer you got to throw straps over it. So if you saw one of my latest videos, I just cut to when I'm strapping, like I'm throwing it over and then tightening, throwing it over, tightening. Like, you know, I cut to those pieces because if not, it took me an hour to load that because it was just one guy. While I'm tying the thing down, the guy hops out the forklift to set up the woods, and then he goes, picks up the other thing, comes back, load it. You know what I'm saying? So it took some time, but that was that. So I mean, it depends what I'm loading. I feel like because I like to show it, but I just got to figure out what the sweet spot would be, you know? I try not to make my videos too boring either. I mean, because, there's not much we do, you know, just showing my daily, basically, operations of the truck, and, no music, no nothing. I feel like it could get pretty boring. Just somebody talking while holding a wheel, or, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a mixture of things, I think. I haven't been doing much, like, driving content because, I don't know. I feel like it could get boring sometimes unless I have like a good conversation. Then I'll go ahead and talk and whatever. But I still do it every now and then. I still include some driving clips. But why are you doing that? Yeah, that's true. Versus adding music and speeding the clip up. Yeah. I just said, as in, not really that I was in a rush, but the fact that it would have just been a very long, like, just the loading would have been 45 minutes, you know, and then not including me unloading, you know what I'm trying to get at? So, when it comes to that, like, I'm not going to show, like, so on that video, I showed when he would fork it and, you know, set it down, you know, me guiding him, I showed that, secure it, throwing the strap over, tying it. But then in between of, you know, me walking to the other side, hooking it, or, you know what I'm saying, just me walking to the other side, I cut that. Then once I get there to throw, you know what I'm saying? So that was a pretty long video. So it just things, I guess you got to know when to do and when not to, which still learning when I should do and when not to. So, but. Time will just doing it, and the experience will just get me better. So that's the plan. What up, what up? What's going on, Timber? Over here, done for the night. Delivering first thing in the morning. And keep recording. I might end that video tomorrow once I unload this and then start my other video. So at least I got the video for this week uploading. And then starting next week, I'm trying to do the 2 videos a week. But we'll see. It all depends, because I started uploading this video last night and I'm only at 26%. So it's kicking me in the butt right now. But it is what it is. So. Oh man. At least it went up 1%. I definitely have the camera to be able to do that. And I definitely have considered doing it. The problem I say would be is that you have a CapCut for editing? No, I use iMovies. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got a video uploading tonight, and I'm recording another one that I'm gonna end it tomorrow, edit it tomorrow night, and then my biggest problem about the videos not being able to be pushed out is literally uploading. It took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to edit this video, and that was yesterday, and I'm still uploading the video. Mind you, it's a 30-minute video. But Pedro, going back to you, I really do want to do it. The problem is that I see when you're doing local, you're also in like a rush, because the more loads you do, the more money you make. So I don't really think I have the time. if I was doing the OTR stuff like I was in the beginning of the the channel and stuff, I would definitely be doing that, and I'll be doing a lot more drone footage, 100% too. As you guys know, I got a drone, so my next video, not this one uploading, the first one, but the next one, I got pretty cool drone shot for that video, so I'm excited about that. But when you're doing local, also still trying to focus on trucking and making your money too. I just do YouTube because I've been doing YouTube since I was in like middle school, high school. I loved making videos and just making videos. I've always loved it. And then me doing trucking, which has always been my passion. Since it's always been my passion. What the heck is this? But yeah, since it's always been my passion, like it's just like I love to do it. I love trucking and then making videos about it. It's just what I love to do. But I mean, when you're doing local, like I said, it's kind of hard. Like you don't really have the time, that much free time in order to set up the camera and do this. And then once I set up the camera, I gotta stop because, it's either gonna drain the battery or waste the whole SD card. So I'm trying to get at, it's like a lot of stuff when it comes to doing that. I don't think I have the time in order to do it. I still try to implement my drones and stuff like that, and I do want to do new angles, but I'll figure it out. I gotta, still figure it out. Let's see, even pushing that. Yeah, I mean it is really hard, and then on top of that, just trying to still make your living with trucking. There's times that we forget, like when you're in a really rush, like you just forget to film. You just don't film, or you forget to film because you're just trying to make something happen. You're trying to get delivered the same day. Like there's been times that I pick up and I deliver the same day, but that's me like being quick with it, and I don't have time to put up my camera, set it up. You know what I'm saying? So you still gotta you gotta do it at an equal balance. You gotta still be able to make your living, but also, in my case, I like making videos, so implement what I like doing as well, especially doing it with my passion, which is trucking. So, well, I mean, it's difficult, man. It really is being trying to push out content. It really is. While especially doing local, like when I was doing OTR stuff, it was so much easier for me, so much easier, super easy for me. But doing it this way, local, it's definitely harder, for sure. I don't even eat all day. I literally eat one meal a day. Literally, I just eat dinner. That's all I eat because I just don't have time. During the day, I'm moving. I move about. On average, I'll say I move 4 loads a day. And each load's probably, there's a couple ranges anywhere from 100 to 300 miles. Pick up the delivery and stuff like that. I mean, but I do a lot of multi-loads too because I do a lot of LTL stuff. So. But it's still going to different places to pick up. So, I mean, it adds up, What up, TikTok? Yeah, guys, I mean, Pedro, send me those pictures. If you're still on here, send me them pictures on IG. I want to see your truck. Any more questions you have about trucking, man, just DM me, bro. I'll answer it. So, same thing for everyone else, whoever else is watching. If you guys have any questions about trucking, anything like that, DM me on Instagram, Prestige Motion. All my social media is going to be Prestige Motion. So just follow me on Instagram, TikTok. And then for my TikTokers, if you follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys for all your support. Please make sure to subscribe. Make sure you guys are liking and commenting on my video to push it out there more and get some people. Get some people to go ahead and get more people on the channel and get more feedback about my channel and my videos and stuff like that. See what you guys prefer. But once again, thank you guys for all your support. Yeah, but I've got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, bro, for sure. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, please make sure you guys like and comment and watch the videos and let me know what you guys think about them. But it was nice speaking to all of you guys. Thank you guys for joining the live today, taking time out of your day to watch the live. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, be safe on that 95, brother. Come on. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Thank you for support, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.